most of the students don't lose time in a relationship, they lose. My opinion is that you should. A healthy relationship can help both of you to become a doctor, or a toxic relationship may result in both of you failing in NEET. Hello everyone, I'm Harsh Sharma, an MBBS student. I scored 670 marks in NEET exam. So today we are discussing a very important aspect of NEET preparation, that is relationship. Now, relationships can be either useful for your preparation or can be fatal for your preparation. Many students ask that should we be in a relationship during NEET prep, or should we break up or take a pause in relationship? Look, all the aspects we will discuss in the video. So first, understand, whenever you are preparing for NEET, you are already in a very stressful condition. You are constantly in the pressure of that marks are not increasing. I have to revise this much syllabus, backlogs are pending, and time management and all this. Okay, now so you are already in a very stressful condition now. Anything that is relieving your stress can be good for your preparation, and anything that is increasing your stress can be fatal for your preparation. So we are discussing both aspects, that should you be in a relationship or not, depending on which condition you are right now. Now, I'm giving a disclaimer that if you are not in any relationship, you should not try to be in one during NEET preparation. Don't try to be in a new relationship. Okay, I am talking about for those who are already in relationship and are confused whether we should continue or not. Now, talking about good side or bad side of relationship. First, talking about the pros or good sides of the relationship. Now, if you are in a healthy relationship, your partner can provide you emotional support and help in relieving your stress. For example, you are having a bad test. You are not scoring in the test up to the mark. Now, two things can happen. If you are alone, you can be very stressful. Okay, and your partner can relieve your stress by motivating or encouraging you. Okay, so this can be in some cases. In case of supportive partner, if you have a very supportive partner, then you are very lucky. Now, a very unpopular opinion. For example, your partner asks you a doubt, but you don't know anything about the topic. So two things can happen. Either you can say that I don't know the topic. Okay, either there is another thing, that if you want to prove your point, then you study the topic, put every possible effort to study that topic, and you solve the question next day and even explain the concept to your partner very thoroughly. Now, it encourages you to study that topic. Okay, now there are certain things. For example, if you are having a bad score in the mock test, or you are feeling low, okay, then a healthy relationship can relieve your stress. Only if relationship is healthy. That is about just 10% cases. Okay, so if you are in 10%, you are very lucky. But if you are in that 90% category, then we will discuss later. Okay, now talking about cons or bad things about relationship. For example, if you are opening your biology, physics or chemistry book, okay, or just you are solving a question, it's been 30 minutes, but your mind is not solving question. It is that why this person has not replied yet, or what is the person doing. Okay, so if the relationship is juggling your mind, or if the relationship is not stable, then it will be affecting your preparation, and that is truth. Now, what you should do in this condition where your relationship, I am not saying fully toxic, I am saying just unstable, not because any of you is bad or that thing. It because you are not mature enough. Okay, that's not anyone's mistake. Okay, if relationship is becoming unstable, and it is affecting your mental peace, because most of the students don't lose time in the relationship, they lose mental peace. So if you are losing your mental peace in the relationship, you should communicate with your partner clearly that I am facing instability, and please cope up with me, that after 1 year we will continue the things as we done before, but please, for this year Please let me study. Okay. You should communicate clearly and politely. Okay. I'm not saying that you
Now,
should. If you ask me my personal opinion, look, relationships doesn't automatically ruin your preparation. Your preparation is run by your priorities. Now look, if you are having an argument with your partner, but tomorrow is your grand test and you need to revise some topics. So, what will you do? What should be your priority? Obviously, the test. But many students, they make mistake here. They made the mistake here that they are they keep on solving the argument and losing their mental peace, and they kept crying and all the things in relationship. So the first thing that you should balance is, if you are having any argument or jealousy or possessiveness issue, talk clearly with your partner that I am having a test tomorrow. Please let me study. We will discuss on it tomorrow. I am not going anywhere. Okay. Now, the most important thing, how to balance out your relationship with your preparation. Now look, you can study on video calls. This method is very underrated, but it has helped many students. Now look, you can be on the video call with your partner and you both keep studying. Now, it has two benefits. First, you are in contact with your partner. Okay. Now, the next benefit that you have a motivation that I have to study because he or she is watching me. So I can't be so weak that I can't study even that much. Okay, so this motivates you to study even more, and it also make a healthy competition between you and your partner, that who will study more or who will give up earlier, or later. Okay, now I'm telling healthy competition. Mark my words. Not jealousy, healthy competition. Okay. Second thing, you could solve each other's doubt, which is a best form of revision. For example, if your partner is having doubt, you can solve it. If you are having any doubt, let your partner solve it. Or if you or your partner are not understanding a topic, you can simply explain each other. Okay, so in this way relationship can boost your preparation through doubts, revision, etc. Now, the most important thing is your priority for this year, or you should be clear with your priorities that I have to become a doctor. So preparation is my first priority for now. I am not saying that you should break up or anything like this. I'm just saying that you should clearly communicate, and even if possible you should study together to be each other's strength, not weakness. Okay, I hope you like the advice. If you are having any problem regarding anything, regarding need preparation, academics, or even personal, you can drop in the comments. And if you are preparing for NEET and you are stuck with your marks, or you need a mentor that can guide you with your preparation, you can fill the form in the description and you can prepare under my mentorship, where I will be focusing on your retention and recall tactics plus your question solving techniques. We will see and improve, analyze. Okay, so if you like this video, please subscribe the channel and comment. Stay tuned for more such content. Okay, all the best.